Welcome to the Briar Patch for the second game in the first round here of the 12th Region All-A tournament between the Burgin Bulldogs and the Trinity Christian Titans. It'll 20 seconds here till tip. Coach Hayes has the starters for both teams here before we get started. Well, here they are about to announce the starters. Next up will be the Bergen Bulldogs, who will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. All right, we're getting ready for basketball tonight here at the Briar Patch. Game one finished up about 30 minutes ago with DCA just edging out the Somerset Briar Jumpers. We're getting ready for action here tonight. All right, here comes your tip from the Briar Patch. Ball will be controlled by the Trinity Christian Titans as they bring the ball up the court here. Looks like Bergen will be starting in a man-to-man. Trinity Christian swinging the ball, flex cut to the baseline. Dribble handoff on the perimeter. Number 12 swings the ball over to 14. Little high post action, little screen down. Looks like we might have a slight version of the flex offense being ran. That'll be a block on number 1 for Bergen. He definitely tried to sell that a little bit.
Yeah, he did. I know we don't know a ton about these teams, but I fully expect Trinity Christian to try to get it into number 3 as much as they can. I know he had a big game against Somerset last season in this tournament.
In the actual region tournament.
Yes, yeah, the actual regional tournament. Flex cut to the middle, 21 going up. And that'll be number 21, Thompson, with the bucket. Bergen Bulldogs bring the ball down the floor. Trinity Christian in a 3-2 zone. Bergen getting the call. Looks like they're going to be running a little two-guard action. Shooter in the corner. Shot is up and no good. That'll be a board to Trinity Christian as they push here in transition. Be interesting to see a little bit of man-to-man by Bergen, zone by Trinity Christian, how those will go against each other. The deep penetration and the bucket by number 21, Thompson. He is averaging 23.5 points a game. I fully expect him to be kind of doing the workload tonight. Bergen running a little two-guard set again here against the 3-2 zone. Going to try and work it to that corner and maybe hit that skip pass. 3 in the corner up and off the side of the backboard. Here comes Trinity Christian again in transition. That'll be a foul, blocking foul on number 2, Sexton. He's actually averaging about 8.6 a game, so they probably don't want him to get in too much foul trouble here early on.
I mean, 2 possessions for Bergen, 2 3-point attempts. I don't know if that's exactly what Trinity Christian's wanting to give up, but so far it seems like it.
Trinity Christian again coming out, feeding the post down low, up and under. Missed at the rim. Offensive rebound, Trinity Christian up and good. Bucket will be by number 43, Westerfield. He's averaging about 8 a game. That 3-2 zone seems to actually be giving Bergen a little bit of fits. They've been working the two-guard action. Here comes a little bit of a trap out of the 3-2. Bergen swinging the ball around the perimeter. Post diving, little penetration, get to the rim, kicked out to number 1, open 3. And it is no good. Rebound, Trinity Christian. Coach, it seems like they're taking an awful lot of threes early on. You got to think maybe Trinity Christian wants them to be shooting a lot of perimeter threes.
Yeah, it's clear that's what they're trying to go for here.
Penetration from Trinity Christian, stopped by Bergen. Boom. That'll be a travel. Slid that pivot foot as he came to a stop. Bergen basketball. Coach, what kind of changes do you think Burgin might be making against the 3-2 zone as the game progresses? They got to try maybe a little bit different than this two-guard action.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to get it in the high post, maybe try to go a little high-low. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to have to try to shoot them out of it if they don't start making the shots. I don't see
Going
much
to a little
hope.
bit of a 5-out. Oh, nope, into the high post. Two-guard again. Ball's moving around the perimeter. We got a little dive into the high post. Excuse me, low block. Skip pass. Penetration. Mid-range jumper. Just off the mark. Another board, Trinity Christian. Here comes Trinity Christian, and they have an open lane. Stepped up, kicked out. Missed layup, Trinity Christian. Rebound, Burgin. Here they go in transition, led by number 2, Sexton. Kicks
Probably
it
a
off
walk.
to the wing. And a travel.
Trinity Christian has a clear size advantage, and so far in this game, they've done nothing but try to get it down into the post, and it's working as they've built a quick 6-0 lead here as we have a timeout by Burgin.
30-second timeout, Burgin. I think this is probably going to be to address that 3-2 zone that's coming at him. The Trinity Christian, the last one, actually kind of pushed out a little bit and was trapping that first wing pass. I'm not sure what the adaptation will be here, but we'll give you that call. Really, Burgin can't be too upset with their defense. They're giving up about a bucket a minute, right?
Right.
You know, you can't be too upset with that. But you definitely got to get some things going on the offensive end here.
Well, that last possession was the first time that they've got inside the three-point line for a shot attempt, and I feel like one thing they're going to want to do is try to keep getting closer and closer to that rim.
Definitely was some good penetration on that last drive. Trinity Christian bringing the ball up the court. That'll be Thompson, who's averaging 23.5 points a game, bringing it up. Hits the high post. Little backdoor flex screen. That was a great little play call. Set up that flex cut. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. That'll be Burgin ball.
I love flex cuts, and it worked on that one. They just dropped it out of bounds just a little bit.
Yeah, the flex cut is one of the most used cuts in basketball. I mean, you see it at all levels still, right? I mean, at the college level, Bruce Pearl, man, uses it all day. Three in the corners up and good for number 2, Sexton. That'll cut the lead in half as Trinity Christian brings the ball up the court, leading 6-3. Thompson has the ball and looking to hit Moss in the high post. Didn't quite get it. Swung around. Here comes the down screen. Thompson has the ball. Push off.
Yep.
That'll be an offensive foul on number 21, Thompson. First foul of the game. But you definitely saw that arm extend there. And
yep, full extension. And, I mean, he did a great job of cutting that off, not letting him get in the middle of the lane.
Burgin bringing it down on their last possession. They cut the lead in half. Let's see if they can get another bucket here. Little two-guard interchange. I like that. Definitely mixing up the motion, making the weak side of the zone have to react to the cutters. Oh, nice penetration from number 4. Gets off a little floater off. Just short. Rebound by Westerfield. Here comes Trinity Christian. Burgin has stayed in this man-to-man early, really forcing the physical play. Pass to Westerfield, and he finishes. Westerfield's averaging about 7.5 points a game as well. Here comes Sexton up the court with the ball. I really like the adjustment Burgin made on offense there with some of that movement. I think that's going to help them get some really good shots here over the next 3:25 of the first quarter. Make that backside of the defense. Run a little 5-out motion. Good ball movement by the Burgin Bulldogs. Great take. Kick to the corner. One more. Nice take. Number 21, Boswell with the bucket. He is their leading scorer, averaging 9.9 points a game. Good to see him get going as well. Scores 8-5 now. Trinity Christian swings it to the wing, looking at the post. Backdoor cut, tipped.
I know they did.
Burgin ball.
Sorry about that. I do know they hit that first three in the corner over there, but it's clear that their message on offense during that timeout was to drive the ball, try to get to that rim.
Yeah, and those inside outs are definitely going to help. Ball movement from Burgin here. Swung around the wing, into the corner. Good cut. Skip pass to the corner. Ball fake, getting penetration. Pull-up jumper, just short. Rebound, Trinity Christian. Trinity in transition, looking at a ball screen. Good take to the rim. Another finish from the 21 Thompson. I believe that is either his 8th or 10th point.
Yeah, that's a few times we've seen him just go right past his defender and get to the rim. May see him come out of that man at some point.
Ball movement here again. 3 ball up and good from number
Big
22, Dodson. He averages 3.5 a game, so he's kind of right there at his quota. Ball brought up off the ball screen. Spacing needs to be a take during the corner. Yep, and good from number 14, Cunningham. Burgin's starting to figure out that 3-2 zone a little bit. They've been getting some decent looks at the rim, good ball movement, and some really good backside cutting to kind of set up this. Ball in the corner, swung around the perimeter. Number 2 with some penetration, kicked out. 1, might not 2. Another 3 for Dodson. That'll be his 6th point of the game, cutting the lead to 1 here as we reach the final minute here of the first quarter. Trinity Christian with the ball up top. Thompson has it. Looks like we're going to be seeing a little horn set action. 1-4 across, excuse me. Hits the high post. Drive by number 3, spin move up, and good.
I mean, that's what we've seen the entire quarter out of Trinity Christian, just taking their man off the bounce, getting to the rim, finishing, in that case, getting an and one.
Great finish there. He'll get the and one opportunity. Good penetration here from Trinity Christian.
Seems like every single possession they've been right by the rim for a kick out or finished at the rim.
Fight in the corner for the ball. Burgin comes up with it, and that'll be a foul on Trinity Christian. Coach, with about 45 seconds left in the quarter, we've seen kind of runs from both teams. It's kind of evened out here over the last 2 or 3 minutes. What's impressed you from the way Burgin's responded here early on?
I mean, they clearly didn't let that 3-2 zone mess with them too much. They kind of figured it out here, started getting some dribble drives and kickouts for wide open threes.
Good ball movement again from Burgin.
I believe I'd make this the last possession of the quarter if I was Burgin.
Definitely trying to.
Oh, that's overrated.
Slipped and stepped out of bounds. That's going to be Burgin's ball. Nice little keeper there. 28.8 here left. Inbound, number 1 up at the top as Burgin sets up. Reaching the final 20 seconds here. Trip.
I mean, we didn't really have a ton of calls for most of this quarter here in this last minute. We've seen the fouls kind of start to pile up a little bit.
I think you start to see that, too, as you're watching the game. Both of these teams really haven't subbed early on.
Right.
Not that, you're super fatigued in the first quarter, but as you start to get in that game, you lose a step here on a rotation. You're a step late on your closeout, and you kind of see some of those tripping fouls come in. Nice little backside stagger, out of bounds under play from Burgin. Point guard number 1, Taylor, will come get the ball. We're reaching the final 8 seconds. Little one-on-one take. Floated it up. No call. Here comes Trinity Christian. 3, 2, 1 from deep.
Oh!
Cash money. Thompson with another bucket from deep. I'd say that probably gave him at least 12 in the quarter.
Probably so.
Right around that mark. Halfway to his average already.
We've seen him get to the rim several times, and in that case, he pulled up from right around the volleyball line and drilled a buzzer beater. Do you think we'll see Burgin come out of that man-to-man here to start the second quarter, or you think they're kind of committed to it?
I think that last 3 you really look at as like a transition at the end. You don't really hold that against you. That's transition defense, not necessarily your half-court defense. Probably talk about marking him more closer to half-court, especially in transition. But I do think they'll probably stay with the man-to-man. The physicality seemed to work pretty well for him. But you never know, especially, when you're not quite as deep in the bench, just kind of guessing that based off how they only played 5 players in the first quarter.
Right.
Might see them go to zone just to maybe save a little bit of legs for late in the game. I know that's kind of not what you want to hear. You always want to give full effort on defense, but sometimes, you got to try and save those legs for a little bit of rotation later in the game. Coming out of the first quarter here, the score will be 17-11. Trinity Christian. That was a really entertaining first quarter.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect, but so far they're putting on a good show, and if Burgin continues to knock down these threes, I mean, we may have a barn burner on our hands.
A barn burner in the Briar Patch. one of the best gyms here, not only in the 12th region, but the state. Burgin inbounds the ball, moving it slowly. Down low. Good skip pass. 3 is up just to the right. Offensive rebound, Burgin. Screen it out again. Nice little hesitation. Step back 3. Just long. Rebound to Trinity Christian. Here they come in transition. Thompson with the ball again, and he is marked right at half court, making sure, he doesn't get any easy looks early on. Staying in that man-to-man. Good help side, and a great steal. Good vision, great help side as we take it down the court, initiate contact, and finish. Number 1, Hudson Taylor with the bucket.
Trinity Christian kind of missed a block out on that last possession. Got lucky they missed the kick out 3, but turnover leads to an easy layup on the other end.
Trinity Christian again moving that ball, making sure to mark Thompson up high so he can't get anything in transition. Box set down screens, seal in the paint. Good post move up just off the backboard a little hard. Here comes Burgin in transition. Good crossover getting to the rim, and a floater by number 2, Landon Sexton. Great little take there. 17-15 game here. 6:40-ish, left in the second quarter. A little man-to-man press here. I don't know how long we'll see the press, worried probably about those little transitions, but trying to throw a little wrinkle in there off a made bucket. I like that there. Burgin pushing back in transition after the bucket by Trinity Christian. Swung to the corner.
Short
3 is up, off the mark, gets his own rebound, and blocked. Trinity Christian on the fast break. And he loses it out of bounds to Trinity Christian.
If you're the Titans, you got to be a little concerned about missing blockouts here. That's 2 of the last 3 possessions that we've seen the shooter get their own rebound on the offensive end and go back up with it. They haven't converted any of them, but those will start to add up.
Yeah, like you just kind of said there, that 3-2 zone isn't always the best for rebounding. You take a lot of your rebounders to that perimeter. Here comes Burgin in transition. They see the lane.
Oh, what a pass. Oh, my gosh.
Ooh. Gave that guy a clean shave on the pass through. 19-17. Here's the trap. We talked about maybe pulling it off, but it looks like they're getting some good pressure here. Burgin sprinting down the middle. Thompson calling for the ball. Good pit. He's triple team. Oh,
tough
what a
shot.
Yeah. Good board again. Here comes Burgin in transition. Burgin looks to have some good legs and conditioning underneath him early on to the rim. What a take again by number 2, Landon Sexton. It feels like the last few possessions, Landon Sexton and Hudson Taylor, the 2 guards for Burgin, have really turned up the tempo.
Yeah, I mean, you also saw Burgin make a few threes, kind of get Trinity Christian thinking about it a little bit more, and that opened up some more driving lanes for them. And, I mean, they're getting in the lane, playing off 2 feet, which you like to see, and now they're getting themselves at the free throw line, and we got ourselves a really good ball game.
First free throw was up and good. That cuts it to 1-point game here. 5:36 left in the second quarter. Tie ball game.
Burgin really did a good job of taking that first punch in the mouth and then punching back, and 5:30 to go in the first half, and we got a 19-19 ball game.
As you talk about, a little mid-season tournament action in the All-A. Tournament games are always the ebbs and flows. Who can handle the run and then punch back and then punch again, handle the flow. Great defense taken away. The back screen by the Burgin defense. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Trinity Christian ball underneath. Little box action from Trinity Christian. Up. I would imagine we're going to see a flex cut here. Boom, kick to the corner. Got a nice cutoff. Great defense. Those number 1 and number 2 for Burgin early on might have to be the MVPs, man. They were getting at it tonight.
They've completely flipped the momentum of this game.
And again, I apologize for some of the names. That's Taylor Hudson and Landon Sexton. 3
short,
just short. Number 22 with another offensive rebound. Mark him down for a few of those. The 3 goes up again, short. Is he going after it again? Didn't quite get it that time. Trinity Christian ball.
There's no doubt that rebounding is pure effort, and even though Trinity Christian has the size advantage on them, Burgin's the one attacking the rebound and keeping possessions alive.
Burgin staying in that half-court man, full deny up top. Taking away the cut. Nice defense again from number 2, Landon Sexton with the steal. Here comes Hudson in transition. Oh, he's got some downhill momentum. Just lost the ball. Here comes
Double
Trinity
back.
Christian with numbers. Oh, Burgin did a great job of stopping that fast break quickly. Little horns action. Down screen dive. Oh, open three in the corner from number 14. Just long. Rebound. That was the gamble there, but it paid off for Burgin.
Oh.
Travel. Hopefully nothing. Yeah, you saw it kind of as he went. Hopefully nothing with the ankle. Looks like he's getting up just fine.
I think mostly he hit his face on the ball as he fell.
Oh, that's tough.
Little slick spot on the floor there.
It'll be Trinity Christian ball here. We see 4:06 left in the second quarter, tie ball game. This has been a barn burner in the Briar Patch. Been fun to watch. Thompson brings the ball up the court. Looks like we're going to see another little horn set. No, not quite. Little spread out action. Ball screen coming. Thompson with the drive. 2 on him. Puts the shot up just short. Rebound Burgin in transition. Looks like Burgin has a sub in the game. Number 3, Adrian.
Corner 3, short.
Oh, just short rebound. Here comes Trinity Christian back the other way. Still tied at 19. Outside defense, hand good closeout. Thompson on the drive, steps up, and travel called. Not sure that I quite saw the travel, but
That's a
it
pro
was
move.
called. Yeah.
Yeah. It was on the far side of the floor.
LeBron James. That'll be a timeout. Trinity Christian, 30-second timeout. Probably a good timeout here, right? Resettle the boys as you're going into the final 3.5 minutes here, the second quarter.
Yeah, I think both teams kind of needed this timeout. We saw this game get tied up at 19 with like 5.5 to go, so we're right at 2 minutes without a bucket from either team. So both teams kind of need to regroup, refocus, and catch their breath a little bit. And again, only one foul called so far in this quarter, so not really a lot of foul calls, even though some of the play inside has been a little physical. The refs are letting them play a little bit.
It seems like it's been a very well officiated game. Same way for both sides.
Yep.
Trinity Christian out in this 3-2 zone. Good skip to the corner. Ball movement from Burgin has been pretty solid so far. I think they should go back again to that little motion action they ran over the 2-guard. But I say that, and here comes a 3 in the corner, just long. Defensive rebound to Trinity Christian. Here they come in transition. Stop the ball high from Burgin. Thompson with it. Pitch to the wing. Comes off the ball screen. Thompson is open on that wing. Oh, good recovery there by number 2 of Burgin.
Good move.
Great post.
That's a really good move.
Nice spin move for the bucket. That'll give Trinity Christian the lead again, 21-19. I think here comes that little motion action again. Burgin setting up. Cut through. Trying to make that weak side of the zone respect the drive. Kick. Good ball fake.
Yeah, he walked. I agree with that. He kind of pump fake, shuffled his left, and then his first step was his right as he was driving.
And this is the ebbs and flows of the tournament we talked about, right? Burgin fought all the way back, tied it up. Now, Trinity Christian kind of making their run. See if it's back and forth the rest of the way, if we got a few more runs from either team. High ball screen. Thompson with the take. Jumper. Just long. Didn't box. There's the good rebound from Burgin. And here comes Burgin the other way. Seems like Burgin's best offense tonight, too, has been out of transition, trying to take them out of that zone and just getting to the rim. 3 ball up and good from number 2, Landon Sexton. That'll give Burgin, I believe, their first lead of the game here at 22-21 with 1:50 left in the second quarter.
That's been the corner that they've got most of their 3-pointers out of, and seems like the whole team likes that corner.
I gotta like the effort there. Number 3's been working hard down low. Got to try and reward him. Just a little bit too much of a force. You kind of make that swing to a wing, give yourself a little easier angle to entry the ball. Here comes Burgin, up 1, 1:30 left here in the second quarter. Turnover going to Trinity Christian. Here they come in transition. Ball moving to the wing to Thompson. Looks like we got a little motion offense going the other way. Maybe a flex setup. Let's see. Not quite. 4 out, 1 in. Great drive from Trinity Christian. Oh, he's all right. All right. Burgin with the ball, up 1. 1 minute left here in the first half. Sexton has the ball, swings it to the corner. Ball fake penetration, up. Got bailed out there a little bit at the rim.
He did. He kind of just drove in there and jumped
Brought it-
off of one and just
jumped
kind of was getting ready to just throw it at the rim. You know, he didn't really have a plan once he got in there.
That'll take Boswell to the line for 2. Boswell is one of the seniors on this year's team. One of the 2 seniors on this year's team, and his first free throw is good to extend the lead to 2. Missed. 50 seconds left here in the half. Here comes Trinity Christian down 2. Thompson with a little bit of steam, ran him over, and a block will be called. That'll be a foul on number 4, Micah Mays.
I mean, he probably did lower the shoulder on that drive, but the defender was also still sliding over, not really set. Tough call, no matter which way you went with that one.
Yeah, you saw the shoulder lower, but he wasn't quite set. Little here, there. Inbound to Thompson. And a foul called on number 4.
Haven't really seen many of those little hand checks called so far tonight.
Yeah.
But early on, 21 for Trinity Christian, Thompson, he was getting to the rim anytime he wanted. And his last 3 shots have all been contested pull-ups. So clearly that was the focus in one of those timeouts.
Inbound Trinity Christian. Final 40 seconds of the first half, down 2. Thompson with the ball up top. Looking for a little driving lane. Swings it over to the wing. Back to Thompson up top. Ball pressure. Little pitch. Number 14 driving. Swings it to number 3. Kick to the corner. Open 3. And it is good by number 12. Trinity Christian regains the lead here as we approach the final 10 seconds of the first half. Little back and forth last 3 minutes here. 5 seconds left. Getting to the rim. Goes up and just misses it. What a first half here from the Trinity Christian Titans and the Burgin Bulldogs. Trinity Christian goes into the half up 1 in what was a very exciting first half, Coach.
Yeah, I know Trinity Christian jumped out to a decent lead early on, but Burgin was getting some good looks. They just didn't convert them. Finally started converting them and was getting after it on defense. I know they went for 2 steals there in that second quarter that they didn't come up with, and only one of them ended up in a 3, but impressive half after the way the game started.
Absolutely. We'll be back here in about 9 minutes and 40 seconds for second half coverage of your first round All-A action here at the Briar Patch. And we are back for second half action here at the Briar Patch. After the first half was really, really entertaining there. Early on in the game, Trinity Christian got out to a nice lead, and Burgin came back, but Trinity Christian held on to a 1-point lead at half.
You really saw Burgin get after it defensively and finally start making some corner threes.
Corner three.
We'll see if they mix up the way they try to defend Burgin here.
Little 1-4 zone. Oh, great rotations there. In the bucket goes to number 43, Westerfield.
That's kind of what we saw early on out of Trinity Christian, getting in the lane, using their size advantage, and that's the first play of the second half. Do it again.
Back into that 3-2 zone. Burgin might be trying to shoot him out of it. Three's up, just short. Here comes Trinity Christian and Thompson in transition. I don't think Burgin wants to give up that little run they did at the start of the game here at the start of the quarter, and that was definitely a travel and a cross-court block. Burgin with some penetration, swing it to the wing, down the corner. Good rotations here from Trinity Christian. Play called out from the Burgin bench, swung to the corner, wide open, three is up. And
that's been the spot all night for the Bulldogs and early on.
Number 21, Boswell with the three. Here comes Trinity Christian in transition here, all tied up at 26. Thompson with the ball up top. I'm not sure the official count, but he's probably around 15-ish points, if not a few more here in the game. Burgin with the deflection, picked up by Trinity Christian. They'll stay down on offense. Good post move. And the bucket again from number 43, Westerfield.
I think that pass was headed out of bounds if he had just let it go. High post touch.
Great
finish at the rim. Little press.
Thompson coming down the floor again. Here comes the ball screen. Plays off of it. Looks like he wants to shoot it. Swings it over to number 3, who's had a great first half, especially in the post. Dribble handoff. Ball swung. Looks like they're going to try and hit him in the short corner. Ball screen. Thompson comes off of it. Looks at his options. Drives. Little pull up. Just long. Great rebound by Burgin off Trinity Christian's foot. Little Trinity Christian break. Post move up. And the foul. 2 free throws here for Trinity Christian. They've come out quite aggressive here, Coach.
Yeah, they have. Went right back to the way they started the game, getting the ball inside of their post and letting them go to work.
Westerfield will be at the line for 2. Game is tied at 28. Short. Here comes the box out battle here.
Number 3 checking in for Burgin.
Number 4, Mays just picked up his 3rd foul, and he is actually Burgin's leading scorer at 11.5 points a game. Free throw is good. That'll give Trinity Christian the 1-point lead. Here comes Burgin. Quick down the court here. Kick to the corner. Ball swung around the top of the key again. Little 2-guard action here again from Burgin. High ball screen. Swung to the wing. Corner's open. High post. Swung to the corner, and he'll shoot another one. Blocked and saved by Trinity Christian. Picked up by number 23. Thompson is fouled. I think they can see it now, but if the coach is making that adjustment, they are coming hard at that corner. That ball fake baseline drive is going to be wide open for Burgin. 22 has been in the high post. Might even get him the dive then, right? Dive right down the middle. Maybe if they can get it to that corner and get a baseline drive next time, they might be able to get a little finish in the paint. Trinity Christian coming out on offense. Thompson with the ball. Looks like, well, the whistle is changed a little bit. In the first half, there was a much more physical game. Really didn't see too many foul calls. We've seen 3 foul calls here in the first 3 minutes. Really, I think, what do we have? 1 foul call in the first quarter and about 2 or 3 in the second?
Yeah, you saw that hand check at the end of the second quarter, and seems like that's what they're going to do in this quarter.
Back in bounds. Looks like we got a mismatch down low.
That was some very bad miscommunication by the Bulldogs on defense, just kind of
You look in the top right corner of your screen. Also, if you want to be able to follow along with the Kentucky-Georgia game, our top-notch staff here has the game up in. Nice dish, baseline up and good. What an assist from number 2, Sexton. Great finish by Dotson. 31-30 Trinity Christian. They push up the floor with the basketball. Comes off the ball screen, looking, swings it to the wing. Posting up again is Westerfield. He's had quite a ball game so far. Yeah, you got to go underneath. Can't come over the top. I'm not saying that's necessarily a foul, but as a referee, if you see that hand come down, you get that call. You come underneath, you might be able to get away with it. That'll be the 4th foul of the quarter here on the Bulldogs, and I believe that will put Trinity Christian in the bonus the rest of the way. Next foul. Inbounds. Here comes a flex cut. Took the flex cut away from Thompson. They forced it to him. Great steal by Burgin. Great defense there. Pushing down the floor. Swung, rotated. Oh, he's had a great ball game. A little bit of contact on the floater there. Here comes Trinity Christian in transition. Through corner 3 is long. Rebound, Burgin. Here they come in transition again. Nice cross, getting to the rim, kick to the corner, swung. Wide open 3 is good by
Great ball
number
movement.
1, Hudson Taylor. Big shot there to take a 2-point lead as we reach the 3:40 mark here in the third quarter. Little horn set, fed. Here comes a backdoor. Flex screen coming across. Down screen for the shooter, Thompson. Comes off the handoff, curl. A little bit of great steal by Burgin. Here he comes in transition, getting run down. And the
Good finish. I know you said Bergen's, we got a timeout here.
Burgin, yeah. I like that timeout there. You make that nice little run, get the 4, give your team that ability to kind of, spurt up and get the aggression out all together. I like that. Maybe even come out of the timeout, set up a little press or a little trap, something to add a little bit of confusion to Trinity Christian. Nice little run there from Burgin as they take a 4-point lead, Coach.
Yeah, I know you said that their leading scorer came out of the game with 3 fouls, but really it's been number 1 and number 2 all night for Burgin. That's kind of been the spark plug for the Bulldogs.
And it's nice to see number 1 and number 2 are a freshman and a junior, so you get them back for another season. And your leading scorer is a sophomore, so some really good young talent here from Burgin. They've been really fun to watch here tonight. I haven't got the opportunity to watch them play this year, but it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly kind of have that chemistry with each other on the offensive end, and they get after it defensively. I mean, they've done a great job. I know they gave up that 1 flex cut early on in the game, but I don't think Trinity Christian has scored out of that since. They've done a really good job adjusting to that.
And Trinity Christian's kind of led by their 3 seniors, all playing a pretty good game. Thompson has been on fire early on. He's cooled down a little bit, but I'm sure he's going to try and turn it up here late. He brings the ball up the floors. We're reaching about 3 minutes left. Dribble handoff. Thompson gets the ball back, drives baseline. Looks like he lowered that shoulder, but no call. Bucket. Thompson cuts it to 2.
I kind of like that no call. Defender seemed a little off balance. Probably could have been a blocking foul, if anything.
I like that as well. Here comes that 2-guard set again, looking to get the ball to the high post. I'd like to see some corner penetration again. And there we go. Tied ball game. 35-35. Trinity Christian has tied the ball game back up.
Another
Trinity
turnover.
Christian with the steal. Thompson in transition gets the bucket. 2-point lead.
That feels like the first bucket we've seen Thompson get since like early second quarter, right?
Yeah, he's taking some tough shots, but the response from number 2, Landon Sexton. I have had a lot of fun watching this kid play tonight. He is going to be a baller.
Is that the one you said's a freshman?
Junior, still a baller. Good ball movement here from Trinity Christian. Little down screen to get Thompson open. He traveled.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Shuffled and shuffled again. I think he was going to let him get away with the first shuffle, but can't do it twice.
Number 21 back into the game for Burgin, replacing number 50. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We got a 37-37 ball game.
No fouls here on Trinity Christian in the half. That's kind of the difference between the defensive mentalities with that 3-2 zone versus the man-to-man. One's a little less physical. Little two-guard action again here from the Burgin Bulldogs. High ball screen here. This is where you might be able to get the ball to the corner and get that baseline drive. Look at all that room in that baseline on the opposite side of the floor. 22 pops up to catch it. Last minute 30 of the tie ball game. They may be holding it. Oh, here comes the offense. Thompson with the steal. Nice Euro and the bucket to give Trinity Christian a 2-point lead. That was a forced pass. Probably didn't feel too comfortable initiating the offense up there.
Picked up his dribble, felt stuck.
Burgin back to the corner. As we approach the final minute here. Of the third quarter. Burgin with the skip pass on the drive into the paint. Looks to kick it again. One more. Great ball fake take from number 21. Just a little hard. Last 30 seconds here. Here comes Trinity Christian in transition. Pushes ahead to Thompson, the leading scorer tonight and on the team. Gets the ball screen, refuses it.
Take. Ooh.
And fouled as he goes up. That'll be 2 free throws here for Thompson in the final 24 seconds. Thompson has been the game changer again. In the first quarter, it felt like he set the tempo. He had early on probably 12 of their first 17-ish points. And here in the third quarter, he's been turning it on again. What a game player here Thompson's been, the senior.
Misses the first free throw. Second free throw's up and good. 3-point game, 40-37 Trinity Christian with 22 seconds to go in the third.
Nice curl up top to the shooter. Step back three floater, maybe a 2.
Oh, that was a 2.
That was a 2. 40-37 Trinity Christian here. What a ball game. What a ball game we have in this first round action of the 12th region here at the historic Briar Patch. Coach, what'd you think of that third quarter?
I mean, it's much of the same thing we saw in the first half. A lot of fun, and Burgin getting after it defensively, and Trinity Christian kind of taking advantage of their size in the post. But you talked about the baseline drives being open for Burgin. I would almost like to see them stick number 1 or number 2 in the corner. They're the ones that have been getting in the lane the most, and let them take that baseline.
They have been playing great tonight. What I kind of liked about looking at Burgin before the game is they have really balanced scoring. So, they have 2, 3, 4 options who maybe can go off in any one night, kind of balance it out. And Trinity Christian on the other end, they have some really good scoring levels, but it's been Bryce Thompson for them most of this game and most of the season, as he's averaging 23.6 points a game. I would bet he's already got his average here going into the fourth.
Yeah, he's either at it or really close. Kind of had a quiet middle part of the game there for him, but the end of that third quarter was a big bounce back, and he's, like you said, he's probably right at 20.
All right, fourth quarter action here. It'll be Burgin basketball, 40-37 Trinity Christian. I think we're in for a fun end to this game. Burgin brings the ball up the court. Trinity Christian staying in the 3-2 they've been in all game. Ball swung to the wing. Little two-guard action again. Just missed the opportunity on that skip pass.
Back tip.
By leading scorer for Burgin.
Almost another one.
Good ball fake. Getting to the rim.
Playing off 2.
And just long on the layup, but that'll be 2 shots for number 2, Landon Sexton, who has been carrying this game. He has been all over the floor.
I mean, that's kind of what we just talked about. He's been the one getting in the lane. Oh, they call that on the floor?
Excuse me. Never mind. That'll be on the floor. Burgin running the inbounds play. 3-2 zone still from Trinity Christian.
Don't really understand that one.
Good ball moving here from Burgin again. Trinity Christian looking to get their hands on another pass. High ball screen here. Burgin with it. Gets stuck on the wing. Rotates it.
That's probably a carry.
I thought so too. Swung to number 21. Kick. Number 4, Mays with the ball up top. Sophomore leading scorer does have 4 fouls into the corner. Swung again.
Baseline
That's
drive.
what we wanted to see.
Step through, probably a foul. Yep, there's a
That's
call.
what we wanted to see. And I think 22 for Burgin, Philip Dotson, if he hangs out around that high post when it goes to that corner, he's going to have that dive, and you're going to get that layup because you have those 3 guards high. If that weak side guard doesn't drop down, it's an easy layup. 2 free throws here for number 21, Boswell. First free throw is up, and it is just hard. 40-37, Trinity Christian here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the second of 2 attempts. Just long again. Rebound Trinity Christian. They'll retain the 3-point lead and have the basketball. Man-to-man pressure from Burgin stays the same. Baseline drive. Looks like he lost it. That might have. I know he deflected that, but isn't that? It looked like a travel from here.
I don't know if it was a walk. I thought it bounced off 14's head as it went out of bounds, but clearly they have a better view than I do.
Stack play here from Trinity Christian. Driving.
Oh.
Looks like it's going to be a setup for Thompson off the back screen. Great double screen action.
Wall up.
That's the play you run once, maybe twice a game when you need a big bucket. Great call from Trinity Christian's head coach and a great bucket for Thompson. That'll give them the 5-point lead here as we near we just passed the 6:30 mark in the fourth quarter. This is where that 3-2 zone can come in handy because you start to, make long offensive possessions. Long offensive possessions when a team's down, they start to force some shots, force some bad passes here, and Trinity Christian will have the ball again.
Three from the corner is way short. Good hustle play, though, but Burgin's running it in transition.
Bucket there from number 4. Sorry about our camera angle there for the last few moments. That was a little bit with the free throw, but it's been fixed. I apologize to the viewers at home. As Burgin cuts the lead to 3 here with a little full court pressure. Pass over the top. Here comes Thompson. Great hustle by the Burgin Bulldogs to get that double team. But Thompson is so smooth. Nice little Larry Bird bank shot there. Extends the lead back to 5 for Trinity Christian.
Thought he might have got away with a little shuffle right before going up.
Yeah, as he kind of came on that jump stop. 2-guard action to the high post. Good ball fake. Kick to the corner.
3.
Just inside the rim. Rebound Trinity Christian as they'll bring the ball up pretty slow as we reach the last 5 minutes and 10 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Trinity Christian keeps the 5-point lead. Thompson to the wing. Great baseline drive. Pull-up jumper. Good by number 14, John Cunningham. Extending the lead to 7. Burgin with the jumper. Tipped out. Offensive rebound. Swung. Wide open 3 up top.
And he got
the
fouled.
Foul is called. That'll be 3 free throws for number 1, Hudson Taylor.
You talked about it earlier on in the game that tournament basketball, each team's going to be making runs. And we've seen Trinity go on a run. We've seen Burgin go on a run. Trinity just went on another one. We'll see if Burgin has the ability to answer with a run of their own.
It looks like that'll be a 30-second timeout by Trinity Christian. I assume that timeout here is we're under 5 minutes. We're up by 7 points, right? We want to make sure we're taking wide open layups, maybe a wide open 3 with 5 minutes left, but it better be like wide open. You're definitely not going to be trying to force those mid-range pull-ups or jumpers that they've been taking throughout the game. Make sure you kind of control the clock here. That's the first horn as the teams break to come out on the floor. 3 free throws from Burgin Burgin will have 3 free throws here, and these are huge free throws. We can cut the game to 4 points under 5 minutes here to go.
Big free throws for the freshman. First one's up and in. I love this camera view that we have thanks to the man Jason Rubel.
Yeah, if you I know probably some of the watchers here don't know Jason Rubel, but he is the tech man, the backbone of the Somerset High School, and his sons have actually put together all the graphics for this. They have done such a great job with this stuff. It's awesome. Awesome to see.
I don't know how Rubel has time to do anything.
He's also really good at Fortnite.
He is.
That is a little bit of a boo-boo there by Trinity Christian. They both went after the rebound. It's the double-edged sword. You like the aggression, but you got to communicate there. Burgin gets a little break as they rotate it in here. Comes off the stagger, look for the screen, drive, kick, a three in the corner. Good. Yeah, that was really good. It was a great closeout by the 12 for Trinity Christian. 5-point game here. 2 of 3 free throws, and they get the ball back, which is kind of a nice break. Good ball movement from Burgin. I think that baseline is going to be the winning. Oh, what a
good
spin
move.
And the bucket by number 22, Dodson. Cuts it to 3 here. Cuts it to 3. Thompson comes off the high ball screen. We got the roller. Great rotations off the trap. Yeah, that's a foul, but you love that hustle play there. Plus, it doesn't hurt you right now because they have a 3-point lead. You almost want to kind of get closer to that 5-foul mark in case you have to start fouling here in the next minute or two. As long as that doesn't foul him out of the game, that's his third. He's still got 2 to play over the last 4 minutes.
It's kind of the third time we've seen them go for a steal like that. They haven't came up with any of them, but they might get a big one here with 4 to go.
Thompson's got the ball up top. Little motion offense action here. Down screen, away screen. Great feed to the post. Nice spin move and a great bucket. Here comes Burgin in transition. Down 5. 3:45 to remain in the game. Ball to the corner. Rotate it out. This is Trinity Christian's perfectly okay with this kind of offense right now. Great tip. Great recovery. Floater. And
Good shot.
Good. Cuts it back to 3.
Kind of got blocked in the corner, fell right back to his hands, and he hits a little runner in the lane.
Here comes Trinity Christian. Swing it. Great decision on feeding the post. Number 3 with the trying to look. He just got deflected, but it worked out for Trinity Christian. I'm not sure. That was definitely not how that play was designed, but it worked out. Bucket goes to Trinity Christian. They extend the lead back to 5. We are under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Great penetration kick. Open 3. Big shot. Big shot. Cuts the game to 2 as we reach 2:40 left. What a big shot. Sophomore Mays with the big shot. Burgin staying in that man-to-man. They got to really take away number 3. They've been feeding the block the last few possessions. ISO for Thompson. Nice little Euro smooth around, and he'll get the bucket to extend the lead to 4. Trinity Christian up 4. Last 2:20 here of the game. 3-2 zone from Trinity Christian staying on. Ball movement, trying to rotate that zone as much as possible, looking to feed the high post. In. Oh, he got fouled. Oh.
I mean, he might have got fouled, like you said, but I think it did go out off of him. But like you said, I think he got fouled for the out of bounds.
Here comes Trinity Christian the other way, up 4. Kick. Open up at the top of the key. Big 3 from Thompson.
Yeah, somebody got lost there on defense, and that's the last guy you want to leave wide open at the top of the key.
That's a good bucket. Timeout. Here comes the press. Minute 36. Might have been a little bit of a walk. Down to a 5-point game here. Last minute 36 of the game.
As we have this timeout, you can see up in the top right, Georgia currently leads 59-52 over Kentucky. Just about 9.5 to go in that one.
Florida is absolutely destroying Tennessee, 58-27 right now.
You always love to see that.
First horn here. Teams breaking their huddle.
Minute 36 left in the game. 5-point lead for Trinity Christian. Does the Bulldogs have one more run in them to get all the way back in this one?
It'll be a tough run here, but like we said, tournament basketball, anything can happen.
It's like you said, they are going with the full court press here. Try to get some turnovers, easy buckets. It's a tough finish.
Great finish by Thompson. I mean, he's a certified bucket getter. This is where the 3-2 zone again, man. It's so clutch, slows the other team down, and when they want to try and go fast, if you're not able to push in transition, it's
Deep
tough.
three, short.
Oh.
Hard to see the foul, but he must have got him around the elbow or on the arm on the way up with a big size disadvantage there. Hard to get a hand on the ball when he's that much bigger than you. First free throw is good.
Extends the lead to 8 here, 54 seconds. Burgin's got to be ready to go quick on a make or miss. Don't let that 3-2 zone get set. Try and get to the rim or a kick out for a 3. Got to go quick, got to go quick. Push it before they can get set. Corner float to the bucket. Kick to the
out.
3, big 3.
Oh,
just a good offensive rebound. And 2 free throws here for Burgin.
I don't know how we would ever figure it out, but I would love to know how many offensive rebounds 22's ended up with tonight for Burgin.
He has been playing his buttocks off as well. Hopefully that's appropriate. I don't know, but he has been playing hard. Free throws up. Short. Rebound, Trinity Christian. 37 seconds left. Burgin putting the pressure up, trying to force a bad pass, which they do. And they going to be Burgin basketball with 31 seconds, down 8 points. 3-pointer.
You know, kind of what you talked about, too. 31 seconds left. Burgin's only fouled twice this quarter, so.
Yeah, this is the time where they're going to have to. Drive.
Good take.
Tough finish.
Timeout. I don't know how many timeouts they have left, but that feels like either their third or fourth one that they've called in this game. With 23.8 to go, 6-point game. Going to need a couple more turnovers, or, I mean, they're going to have to foul 3 times to get them in the bonus, so we'll see what the plan is. Maybe give it a couple seconds to try to get a turnover, and if you don't get it, start fouling, right? They have to get it in 3 times before.
Yeah, I would trap immediately and then foul.
Yep.
I don't think I'd waste any time here. If you don't have a trap right off the rip, foul. And right now, like you said, it doesn't matter who you foul. But right now in the huddle, I'd probably be going over my scout. Who do we want to try and force the ball to? Who do we want to try and foul here? I'm just going to go out on a limb. We don't have all the stats in front of us. You probably want to try and keep Thompson from getting the ball.
Right.
He seems like somebody who wants to get to the rim and, somebody who gets to the free throw line and ice the game.
Not sure Burgin's foul count situation either with, individual fouls. I know their leading scorer had 3 in the third. So it'll be interesting to see who ends up having to foul. Got to know who has 3, who has 4. You definitely don't want to see number 1 or number 2 foul out of this game here with 23.8 to go.
Foul, 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 foul.
Mm.
Ooh.
Went for the steal, didn't get it. Tough break for Burgin. 10 seconds to go. Corner three, short. And there's a foul with 5 to go, but I believe that'll be about all she wrote in this one.
I'm not sure if we'll see another foul here or not. That's only.
I was
foul.
going to say
Yeah,
that's not
that's only.
it's not close to being 2
I
shots.
think
Maybe they were
looking
looking at the other
yeah,
side.
looking at the other side of the scoreboard. Inbound.
Get it in. No, Bergen will just let it go.
And that'll be the end of first round action here. The final score, Trinity Christian 61, Burgin 53. Tomorrow night at the Briar Patch, we'll have some girls basketball action with, boys and girls action, right? Danville and Somerset take girls action at 6 o'clock, followed by a night game. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching.